and the favourites for the World Cup. A large witch in front of Harry moved, and he was able to read the sign next to the broom, the Firebolt. This state-of-the-art racing broom sports a streamlined, superfine handle of ash treated with a diamond-hard polish and hand-numbered with its own registration number. Each individually selected birch twig in the broom tail has been honed to aerodynamic perfection, giving the Firebolt unsurpassable balance and pinpoint precision. The Firebolt has an acceleration of 0 to 150 miles an hour in 10 seconds and incorporates an unbreakable braking charm. Price on request. Price on request. Harry didn't like to think of how much gold the Firebolt would cost. He had never wanted anything so much in his whole life, but he had never lost a Quidditch match on his Nimbus 2000, and what was the point in emptying his Gringotts vault for the Firebolt when he had a very good broom already? Harry didn't ask for the price, but he returned almost every day after that just to look at the Firebolt. There were, however, things that Harry needed to buy. He went to the apothecary to replenish his store of potions ingredients, and as his school robes were now several inches too short in the arm and leg, he visited Madame Malkin's robes for all occasions and bought new ones. Most important of all, he had to buy his new school books, which would include those for his 2 new subjects, Care of Magical Creatures and Divination. Harry got a surprise as he looked into the bookshop window. Instead of the usual display of gold embossed spell books the size of paving slabs, there was a large iron cage behind the glass which held about 100 copies of the Monster Book of Monsters. Torn pages were flying everywhere as the books grappled with each other, locked together in furious wrestling matches and snapping aggressively. Harry pulled his book list out of his pocket and consulted it for the first time. The Monster Book of Monsters was listed as the set book for Care of Magical Creatures. Now Harry understood why Hagrid had said that it would come in useful. He felt relieved. He had been wondering whether Hagrid wanted help with some terrifying new pet. As Harry entered Flourish and Blotts, the manager came hurrying towards him. "Hogwarts," he said abruptly. "Come to get your books?" "Yes," said Harry. "Get out of the way," said the manager impatiently, brushing Harry aside. He drew on a pair of very thick gloves, picked up the large, knobbly walking stick, and proceeded towards the door of the monster book cage. "Hang on," said Harry quickly. "I've already got that one." "Have you?" A look of enormous relief spread over the manager's face. "Thank heavens for that. I've been bitten 5 times already this morning." A loud ripping noise rent the air. 2 of the monster books had seized a third and were pulling it apart. Stop it! Cried the manager, poking the walking stick through the bars and knocking the books apart. "I've never stocking them again. Never. It's been bedlam. I thought we'd have seen the worst when we bought 200 copies of the Invisible Book of Invisibility. Cost a fortune and we never found them. Well, is there anything else I can help you with?" "Yes," said Harry, looking down his book list. "I need Unfogging the Future by Cassandra Blavatsky." "Ah, starting divination, are you?" said the manager, stripping off his gloves and leading Harry into the back of the shop, where there was a corner devoted to fortune-telling. A small table was stacked with volumes, such as Predicting the Unpredictable, Insulate Yourself Against Shocks and Broken Balls, when the Fortunes Turn Foul.